Francis, Utah, March 4th, 2022. Shortly after midnight, a house like any other. Imagine, a mother writes a touching children's book to help her sons cope with the sudden death of their father. The world sees a grieving widow, but behind this facade of success and compassion hides a dark web: fentanyl, deleted text messages, a secret will, a life like a perfect suburban dream, until investigators found the truth in a garage and on a phone. In this episode, we dive deep into one of America's most shocking murder trials. A jury needed only 2 hours and 56 minutes. Stay until the end.
On this surface, the perfect American family.
Eric Richins, successful stonemasonry entrepreneur. Kouri, licensed real estate agent. 3 sons: Carter, Ashton, Weston, 9, 7, and 5 years old. A life like a perfect suburban dream, but behind the facade, a financial abyss. Negative bank account, over $1.8 million in credit liabilities pending lawsuits from creditors, and 4 secret life insurance policies on Eric taken out without his knowledge. Total value, nearly $2 million, plus an affair and a plan. Eric had enough. He secretly contacted a divorce attorney, changed his will, appointed his sister Katie as trustee. Kouri should have no access to his assets. Have the last word, as described by a friend. He never got the chance. Valentine's Day, 2022. Kouri leaves Eric a sandwich with a love note. After one bite, shortness of breath, severe hives, fainting. Eric survives thanks to his son's EpiPen. Later, he tells a friend, "I think my wife is trying to poison me." It was, as we now know, the first murder attempt. Kouri was also found guilty of this. Shortly before the murder, Kouri commissions housekeeper Carmen Lauber, CL. She wants the Michael Jackson stuff, fentanyl. At a Maverick gas station in Draper, Carmen purchases so-called M30S through dealer Robert Crozier blue pills with pure fentanyl. A check for $1,300 from Kouri's business account to Carmen. Declared as cleaning fee, the investigators see it differently. Night of March 4th, 2022.
She want to celebrate a house sale.
She prepares Eric a Moscow Mule.
What he doesn't know, the glass contains almost 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl. At 3:22 a.m., Kouri calls 911, hysterical, crying. But later, the jury will hear this call differently. Too theatrical, too controlled, as if someone was performing.
911, what's the address of the emergency? My husband's not breathing. He's cold. Okay, what's the address? Okay, what's a good phone number in case it got disconnected? 671 4987. Okay, it's going to be in Francis. Okay, tell me exactly what happened. I don't know. I was sleeping with my kid. Okay, I can't understand you. I need you to take a deep breath. What's going on? I don't know. I was sleeping in with my kids. I just came in the bed, did our bed, and I turned over. And he's just cold. He's just cold. Who's cold? My husband. I keep the light on him. And he's not breathing? He's not breathing? I need you to confirm it for me. Is he not breathing? No. Okay, can you do CPR? No, I don't know how. You don't know? I'm going to tell you how to. Are you willing to do CPR? Yeah. Okay.
Investigators secure Kouri's phone. What they find: a digital confession, Google searches. Luxury prisons for the rich in America. Signs a police investigation is about to begin. And lethal dose of fentanyl for man, 200 pounds. Eric weighed 195 pounds. In the garage, 2 identical grey backpacks. Packed, clothes, cash, documents, bug-out bags. Kouri had a plan B. If things went wrong, she would disappear. And on the nightstand, an orange notebook, handwritten financial calculations, insurance payout scenarios, timelines, all in Kouri's handwriting. Prosecutors will call it a murder manual. The trial lasts 15 days. The jury deliberates 2 hours and 56 minutes. On March 16th, 2026, they return with a verdict. Guilty. All 5 counts. Aggravated murder, attempted murder, 3 counts of possession with intent to distribute. Kouri Richins shows no emotion. Juror Laura will later say she was like a statue. Throughout the entire trial,
Count 1, aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously agree that the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 1 beyond a reasonable doubt. The homicide was committed for pecuniary gain, and the homicide was committed by means of the administration of any substance administered in a lethal amount, dosage, or quantity. Count 2, attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously agree the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 2 beyond a reasonable doubt. The attempted homicide was committed for pecuniary gain. Count 3, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 4, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 5, forgery. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of forgery. It's signed by the foreperson. Please have a seat.
throughout the entire trial, sentencing is scheduled for May 13th, 2026. Kouri Richins faces life in prison without parole. The children's book author who wrote about grief convicted of creating it. Carter, Ashton, and Weston. 9, 7, and 5 years old.
When their father died, they lost him. Then they lost their mother.
The children's book about grief now has a different, darker meaning.
This case is a reminder. The darkest secrets can hide behind the most perfect facades. If you found this deep dive valuable, hit subscribe. More shocking true crime cases coming soon. Until next.
In our last video on Alex Murdaugh, you all agreed this case is one of the biggest and most chilling mysteries of our time. One viewer simply called it a true mystery. But what do you personally believe? Was it a desperate act by a lone individual to distract from financial crimes? Or is there an even deeper, darker secret behind the Murdaugh family dynasty that hasn't come to light yet? Leave your most detailed theory in the comments. I'll be discussing the most compelling one in our next video as our theory of the week.
Next time.
See you on True Crime Files International.